So here is problem 8 again, but part B, which it wanted you to find the integral using the midpoint method. So again, it was for n equals 4. So you first have to calculate your little buckets. So I did 1 minus 0, so the higher limit minus the lower limit over the number of sections you want. So it was 4, so I got 0.25. Then you have to calculate your midpoints. So to calculate your midpoints, you have to take each bucket. So if you were going from 0 to 1, then the first bucket would be between 0 and 0.25. So you do 0 plus 2.25 and you take half of it because that would give you the midpoint and you'd get 0.125. The next bucket would be 0.25 plus 0.5 divided by 2, which gives me 0.375. The third bucket would be 0.5 plus 0.75 over 2, giving me 0.625. And then the last one, 0.75 to 1 over 2, would give me 0.875. Okay, so then you have to evaluate the function. Remember, the function is this part right here. You have to evaluate the function at each of those x values, okay? So you would plug them in, get your calculator, and it says round to 6 decimal places, so you're going to want to do that. Once you do, these are the outputs you'll get: 0.969170, 0.755190, 0.457833, and 0.216765. Check my work there. I did that pretty quickly. All right, so once you have that, it's just as simple as using the formula for midpoint of an integral, or using the midpoint method. So the integral is approximately h, which or n, which is the number, and it's this output. Okay, it's this output of each bucket, I'll call it, and then the sum from 1 to the higher limit, or how many of these you have, like 1 to h, and then the sum of each of your outputs. So in this case, I did 0.25. And then I took the sum of 0.969170 plus 0.755190 plus 0.457833 plus 0.21675. That gave me 0.25 times 2.398958. And so I get a final answer of 0.599740. And that was, again, homework 6, problem 8, part B.